Hey everybody, it's your girl Keisha C coming to you with another episode of The Bold and the Bullshit. That's right, the topic of conversation on Twitter and everywhere else right now is the fact that Finn is actually dead. I know you never thought this day would come, but apparently Brad Bell had you guys all fooled. Now, when I am in a position where it's so hard for me to articulate, I know that comes as a shock, but it's so hard for me to articulate my feelings. I have to go back to my mother tongue, right? Because y'all know I'm Jamaican. And I just have to say, I want a ras aguan over Bold and the Beautiful, eh? Seriously, I want a ras aguan because I don't understand why Brad Bell made us invest so heavily in Finn. They came packaged, ready-made with their own hashtag. Y'all remember this? I think this is the first time that I actually saw that a show told us what the hashtag of a couple would be before social media made up the hashtag. And all of a sudden now, it's all for naught. So let's get into this Soap Opera Digest, this week's issue, where they got an interview with Tanner and of course with Mr. Bell himself, the notorious Mr. Bell. Let's get into this very informally. I didn't have time for a script, so I'm just gonna wing everything and try to talk to you guys. I spent a lot of time on hair and makeup. Some of you may realize that this is my Bridgerton wig, and it was such a hit last week Friday that I've decided, you know what? Why haven't I done wigs before? I need to switch it up and breathe new life into my on-air persona. So let's dive in. First of all, you should know that Mr. Tanner had no idea that this was coming. Your boy, Brad Bell, called him up personally and said, hey, my guy, I just want to let you know that you're fired, okay? And Sheila's going to kill Finn. And let me say that Tanner is just so, how should I put it, professional in this actual interview. And I guess you have to be as an actor, right? You can't take shit personal. But goddamn, I take it personal. And all the fans take it personal because we invested 2 years into this mess. And we were so excited at the prospect of Steffy being pulled away from the landfill because she has her own man. She doesn't have to be in any entanglements with Hope and Waffle Boy. And now here we are back. But listen, I'm getting ahead of myself. Let me pause for a moment here and get into this interview. Soap Opera Digest wants to know if you were surprised. Well, what about everybody else's reaction? And Tanner says, yeah, when I spoke to Jackie, she was pretty surprised. Pretty surprised. Translation, pretty pissed. Pretty pissed. Now, I have this wild theory that's not based on any inside knowledge, but I have a very creative imagination. So here's what I'm telling you guys, okay? Picture this. Jackie goes to Bella and says, hey, listen, I'm expanding my family. I'm going to be pregnant again. And of course, I know that it's going to affect the storyline. But I'm just telling you. Brad, of course, did not see this coming. So he goes, well, you know what? I'm angry. I'm angry at this bullshit. So I'm going to kill Finn. Remember that love triangle that we were going to pull you out of? Guess what? I'm putting you right back into it because you messed up my whole plan and my soap Bible, and I had planned out all these stories for you and Finn, and now you're telling me that you need to be off canvas for about 3 months for maternity leave? Well, guess what? When you come back into the landfill with your girl. Okay, like I said, wild speculation, not based on any fact whatsoever, but in my mind, my dark twisted mind, that is what I came up with. All right. So Jackie is shocked. Everybody at the show is shocked. All the fans are shocked. And the question on everybody's mind is, why? Why, Brad? Why? Soap Opera Digest then asks Tanner, tell me some of your most memorable scenes while you were, with the show, with the bullshit.
Fine.
Family history! Leave now!
You're a man with no integrity, no principles. It's pathetic. You got it, Liam? Not again.
I deserve to know the truth. Is Steffy carrying my baby?
Love that. Angry Finn, to me, was always the best Finn. That was the Finn that I loved. And I don't think that he got a chance to really play that part too much. He was always super nice guy, super accommodating. We want to fight. We want to see the girls fight. And I would have loved if he fought Liam some more, maybe even physically, and pummeled him. the way he did Vinny. But we never got that chance because he was too busy, I guess, loving up and just trying to please Steffi all the time and being her lapdog. My God. Then we move on to what's next for him. He talks about waiting to hear if his show Roswell is going to be renewed for season 5. He's going to be in some Liberty Mutual commercials. So thank God he's got some work coming down the pipe because you know what? He's going to be a father again real soon. Damn, Bradley. Did you have to fire a man who's going to be adding a new baby to his family soon? Was that really necessary? Talk about cold-hearted. Damn. So we get down to the part where Tanner says his obligatory, hey, I'm so grateful to be a part of the show. I feel like everyone is my family, yada, yada, yada. You can't tell me that Tanner secretly isn't pissed, absolutely pissed at this latest move. I would be livid. But, you know, I guess to a paraprofessional, he has to say the usual. I'm so grateful for this opportunity. But here's where I say that I had to read between the lines and get some shade. Check this out. It was such an honor to be so well received from the fans and the critics, he sums up. Then for everyone getting behind Finn and saying Finn was this breath of fresh air for the Hope, Liam, Steffi triangle, to be able to provide that for the fans and the show alike was a real honor. That's right. One of the things that I loved about Tanner from the very beginning was that he got very involved with the fan base. You know, you have some actors, actresses that kind of remove themselves from social media and the whole commentary around their characters and storylines. And then you have somebody like Tanner and somebody like Krista Allen, who actively engage in the soap opera community, which I think is awesome. And there have been many occasions where I've seen Tanner or comment on things, especially with regards to the Hope, Liam, Steffi triangle. So I know that he was very happy and content to be the guy that broke the cycle and freed the fans from the bullshit. So I love that he added that in there. And in my opinion, that was a little bit of shade because he firmly believed, hey, this was a great move by the powers that be. I was glad to be the vessel to provide it. And now it seems like you're going to be reverting back to your old ways. And I think that's bullshit. But hey, I did my job. I got paid. It's time for me to move on. What can I do? Let's move on to Mr. Brad Bell. First off the bat, Soap Opera Digest asked Mr. Bell, wow, this was a very out of nowhere move. Was it difficult to make this decision? And Brad Bell says, yes, as a matter of fact, it was, which I think is hogwash. I loved working with Tanner and he and Steffi made an incredible couple, but the decision was made and Steffi has some new adventures lying ahead. New adventures? Lies. I don't believe that there are new adventures coming because if they were, he would have used them already. There's no originality. There is no storyline right now that is actually really making fans excited. I mean, people are complaining all the time that they're repeating the same 5 lines every week over and over and over again. They're tired of the triangles. And he's like, well, if I can't make them love a story, then I'm going to piss them off. Either way, remember, either way, it results in engagement. Now, here's how you know that the bullshit is on the horizon. Soap Opera Digest asks Mr. Bell, so what's next? And he says, quote, it's a tragic time for Steffi as well. So she will really be mourning the loss of her husband. Liam will be by her side. Bill will be by her side. Huh? Liam and Bill, it's been done. It's been done. It will be a sad chapter. And then out of the darkness comes the light. Stop the cat, Mr. Bell. What light? What light is going to come out of finally being able to break free from the mess that was Hope, Liam, and Steffi, then falling in love with Finn, and then killing him? And now, who is by her side? Liam. According to Mr. Bell, though it's a time for mourning for Steffi, a romance is in her future. Really? Because I've been hearing on the Soapvine for quite some time that the actor who plays Bill Spencer, Don, he has been advocating for a romance with Steffi for a long, long time. So maybe he's getting his wish to come true. To me, it's going to be somebody that's already on canvas. I don't see the point of getting rid of Tanner building this momentum that they have, and then killing him off and bringing in someone new for Steffy. No, it's going to be somebody old. Now, I don't know why Belle is telling y'all that it's a new romance. It ain't going to be a new romance. It's going to be an old and tired romance. Period. Don't believe me? Let's read on. This is going to take Liam, Hope, and Steffy and the group into a whole new arena. They've all been happy for so long, and this is a major disruption in their lives, losing Finn. So some unexpected drama will come out of that. It's not going to be unexpected. We expect this. The minute that you mention Hope, Liam, and Steffy in the same sentence, we know it's going to be the same triangle over again. It's the same shit. What is new about this, sir? What is new about this? Doesn't seem new to me. Seems dusty and something that you pulled out of the landfill and tried to recycle. Now, I'm all for Earth Day and, taking care of the planet, but when it comes to storylines, that's not what we do. Okay? We try to keep it interesting. Soap Opera Digest says, "Can you give us a teaser? What's coming ahead?" Mr. Bell goes, "The Hope and Liam and Steffy saga have been going on for a long time." Yeah. No shit, Sherlock. That it's going to be very unexpected, very original, very fresh and new. Right. Sure, Brad. Brad says he is looking forward to bringing you the great drama and these actors and their characters. And before he signs off, here's the final slap in the face to everybody who watches this show. I listen to the audience. Hold on. I listen to the audience. The audience is everything, really, to all of us. And they have incredible feedback. You mean incredible draggings? Dragging you for filth? I don't obsess on it, but I keep an eye on it. And it's really the most fun and gratifying part of what we do. The viewer's response. So sometimes you intentionally get them angry, and sometimes you put together a romantic payoff and hope that they like it. When they do, there's nothing better. I hope all of you are listening to this and realizing what you are investing in. Brad Bell is not listening to anybody's audience. He's not. He's reading it. He realizes what's pissing you off. And he goes, okay, I'm actually going to apply pressure to this because it's going to get engagement. Remember what I said earlier. It doesn't matter if it's good. It doesn't matter if it's bad. It's still engagement, right? Because people want to tune in and go, oh, what a ras aguan. Why the hell did he kill Finn? That don't make no sense. Let me watch it so I can find out what happens next. Because Finn can't really be dead. Guess what? Finn is dead. I hate to tell you, he's dead. Now, we know if this is a soap. And maybe he can come back to life, but trust me, I just don't see it, right? There have been rumors going on about there's a lot of characters. Remember Jacob Young said that that's one of the reasons why he left. They hyper-focus on certain characters at a time, and there's no room for anyone else in that 17-minute time slot. 17 minutes, no commercial, right? So this is what you're gonna get more of. It's going to be a hyper focus right back again to Hope, Liam, and Steffy ad infinitum. So I don't know what y'all gonna do. I'm warning you. I'm warning you. So let's make this a very lively conversation. Jump down into the comments right now. I'm wrapping up. And I want to know who is watching this 5 days a week. So tell me what about the show is so exciting to you that you are still investing 5 days a week into the foolishness. Then I want to hear from everybody else who thinks that killing Finn was a good idea and they can't wait to see Hope and Liam and Steffy tussle again. Or are you excited about Steffy and Bill? No. Anyway, I'm done for the day. You know what to do. Stay petty. Talk to you next time.